Well, it's moving day. We are just about to check out of our accommodations here and move on to our next city. But in true Roxanne Land fashion, we just don't make things easy for us. We are going to actually take a Uber to the Waterfalls here in Brazil before we go to the airport to catch our flight to Rio. We'll take you along on this crazy day. Okay, we've made it to the park. The Uber driver dropped us off, and now we are in search of the entrance where we could get our ticket and pay for a locker to store our luggage, because of course we've got all our luggage. And Len's carrying my bag and his bag. So this is the entrance.
Are you going to visit Waterfalls, or you are going to stay in the Hotel Belmont?
Just to see Waterfalls.
And somebody's come to our rescue. We must have looked pretty pathetic and unsure of what we were doing. One of the new 7 wonders of the world. That's where we are. That's where we're going. Oh, and here's the lockers. Oh, how handy is this going to be? We're going to go over here and buy our ticket. Canada. So now we go get a token from the lady. So we have to buy the lockers thing at the kiosk, then show her the receipt, and then get the token from her. And then we find a locker. The token can only be used once. So we're going to see if both of our bags and backpacks could fit in there. And I think they will. I'm going to let Len figure that out, and we'll show you how much can get in here. So if you're coming, you can plan wisely. It's a pretty big space. But we have 4 bags to go in there.
That's a very large locker.
It's a very large locker.
I think you could get a big check bag into there. 34.
Yep. Perfect.
When you get your ticket, you have to pick a entry time.
Right.
So we picked noon.
So it looks like we're group 13 and we leave at noon. So, and we go here. We said we were to go here. So I'm not sure if that's changed. But we were told number 3 and the gate is open. So I'm going to 3. Oh, and that looks like the bus we take. Oh, we'll get some awesome views. There's the bus. Here's boarding.
So we're off the bus at the second stop, and as usual, the crowd leaves us behind because we're just walking around looking at everything.
Looking at everything.
We got to soak it in. We're only here once, so we're about to walk the trail to the Devil's Throat, which is 1.5K. And from what I hear, the scenery gets better and better the closer you get.
There's already lots of butterflies, which is so cool.
So let's check out this trail and show you this beautiful waterfalls.
I'm excited. Let's go.
Very shaded and cool in here. We can hear the waterfalls. I guess, I don't know if you would call that thunder or the rushing water.
Yeah. Oh wow, our first spot of them right here.
And we see Argentina again.
Look it.
In the distance there, that's the Argentine side. Didn't have to go very far for our first lookout. Wow. So there's our first look at the falls on the Brazilian side. When we were on the Argentine side, we were approximately there at that lookout on the Argentine side. We were on a walkway that went across the falls there. And down in the middle of the water here, there's one of the boat tours going down there. We've come up to lookout number 2 now. And if you forgot to bring your water or snacks, there's booths to get yourself some snacks or water, juice. Oh, this is a nicer lookout. What I find really cool about this spot is that we're literally 500 meters from another country here. On that side, and those falls are all in Argentina. And I don't think we'll see them all, but there's 472 waterfalls in amongst all these waterfalls here. Here's the view from lookout number 3, which is a popular spot for selfies. As you can see, there's a lineup for this, to use this lookout here. Here's our view from lookout number 4. And as we're walking, it's misty and humid in here. Sidewalk is wet, and you can feel the mist on your skin. Wow. You hear the roar. And it's actually getting foggy here. If I have that correct, I believe those are called coati. This is the lookout from lookout number 5. And it's very wet here. Mist and dripping water from the trees. Beautiful. Wow, it has just become fog here and mist at this lookout number 6 here. Excuse me. I'm gonna make my way down. I take back what I said about number 3 being the best spot. This is stunning here.
So misty. Can't even see down there.
I don't know if you can even hear above the sound of the waterfalls. And at the very end here, I believe that's the Devil's Throat there. This is just immense and powerful.
This waterfall is so beautiful and so powerful. Look at the power of it. The sound is like thunder. Beautiful.
Looks like Roxanne has snagged a lookout point without a line for selfies. So let's go have a look. Oh my God, this is beautiful.
It's beautiful. Like I don't even know where to look because it's just beauty all around.
Look at the steam over here, or the mist. I've lost track of which lookout we're on. This might be number 7. Here we're up and close and personal here at this lookout. They even have a gift shop up here at the end of the trail. I'm at the end of the trail here. If you can hear me, I hope you can hear me. There's an elevator you can take up to the highest point to have a look at the Devil's Throat. And that's what's behind me here. You can hear me over top the roar of the water. And then I think from there you walk out back onto the trail and you can catch the bus back to the entrance. I'm going to flip the camera and show you a little bit of what we're looking at here. We're just leaving now. Wanted to show you the scenery here. Headed up to catch the bus back to the entrance, but it's beautiful in here. Huge rocks and lush green. So long, Iguazu Waterfalls. It was very nice to meet you. So we walked the trail, got to the Devil's Throat, had an up and close personal look at it, got very wet,
Saw wildlife.
saw some wildlife, and now we're on the bus back to the park entrance
To catch another bus.
to catch
Take us to
our
the
further
airport.
bus, to the airport. This bus ride will probably be about 25 minutes back to the park gate. And we're on the top deck, which is good because it gives me a chance to dry out from getting wet, walking out to the farthest lookout, which was drenching wet. It was mist and just mist. I got soaked. So
It was good though.
it's been a good day,
Awesome day.
and the timing's working out really well with all of our flight and buses and everything. Get our bags and rejig them so that they're ready for our flight, and hopefully get something to eat. Airport. So on to our bus number 120. This is the bus you want, and it's 5 reales per person, and it makes stops on the way back to Oz, Iguazu, one of which is the airport. That'll be our stop point. So we have an evening flight tonight, so very big bus, very full.
We made it to Rio. Good flight. It was what, hour and a half?
Hour 40.
Hour 40. Len's not in the screen here. Yes. So it was all good. We got the waterfalls in. We caught the bus to the airport. And we're just on a roll today. Now we have to go and get Len's bag. He checked his bag. I didn't. So we'll get his bag and get a taxi to our accommodations for Rio. I'm actually proud of all we got accomplished today. It's been a pretty good day.